right, who's here? Hi, Tina. Hi, GTK Comics. I think it's just the two of you guys here, but hello. It's freaking in the middle of the night. It's way too late, but I'm going through my nighttime schedule right now, and I keep fighting. Like, I keep wanting to walk, but I'm not ready to walk till like midnight, 1 in the morning. And so the last couple, well, at least last night, I walked at like midnight, 1-ish. So I thought, you know what? Let me do a proper Pop Walks. Hi, Iron Addict. And wait, I'm trying to get gloves on so my hands aren't cold, and I'll figure this out in a second. So we're gonna take a nice loop walk. I'm gonna walk in 2 giant circles. I think 2 giant circles gets my 5 miles I need to walk. Trying to get my brain back into doing content. I haven't done anything a few weeks. Doing my taxes, very stressful. Lots of things stressing me out right now. So I'm just doing a nice late night. It'll be like 5 of you guys with me tonight just to get the ball rolling. Empire State Building looks awesome. It's in like a hazy cloud. I was gonna do a big loop, but I think I kind of want to walk to the water to look at that. Let's go walk the water, and then I'll come back and do a big loop. Well, I missed you too, Tina. Kind of missed everyone. I've just been really out of it. I've been playing a Roblox game with my son the last like 10 days. I've been playing for a month now, but there's an update. Not this previous weekend, but the weekend before, so like 9 days ago. I've been addicted to it. So it's been a good thing just to get my mind off, but I've been playing it way too much. And I was kind of a little bit bummed out because, the last 2 days, Jason and Sean were at the Midtown Outlet. They were having the 50-cent sale, and I didn't go just because I've been kind of sleeping during the day this week. I try to adjust to be normal, but the more I try to fit in and not, the more I fight my normal sleeping patterns, the harder it is. So I'm just going with the flow right now, which means 1 o'clock in the morning walks, which is crazy. But I don't know if anyone's gonna be on here. I'm trying to do the walks to get my, get into spring shape. And then, walking is good. It's good for the body, good for the mind. Hey, Paul. Good for everything. And I miss just walking around with you guys. Like, I've been the last 2 or 3 times I just walked with a podcast on. It's not the same. I feel like I'm just distracted while I'm walking, but I'm not like enjoying it as much, I guess you would say. We'll see. I don't know how exciting this walk will be. I'm just trying to get the exercise in. I'm gonna do a reverse loop. I was gonna go the other way, but I'm gonna go this way just so we can look at the skyline, because with the clouds it looks kind of freaking amazing to me. It was raining a little bit yesterday. It was really nice too. That's the other thing. I slept throughout the day. It was like 63 degrees yesterday. I missed a beautiful day. Now it's down to 45. It's still chilly. I missed one beautiful day. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I did all my tax accounting. I still just have to actually file the taxes. So I have to get TurboTax and figure that part out. This time of year stresses me out. Doing my taxes I hate it. That's the one part about owning a business is I gotta get all my tax accounting. So I have to sit there, make sure I have all my statements, all my receipts, make sure everything is added up. Alice and I had a really bad year, but I kind of suspected that. Bad year and everything costs 3 times as much. It kind of sucks. A little bit of snow. Yeah, we're right on the edge of like spring wants to be here, but we still have a little bit of winter to get through. So it's gonna be like a roller coaster of 30 to 60 over the next month, I think. Which is good though. I like having those 60-degree days. Wow, the Empire State Building looks so freaking cool. It's like up there in the clouds. Allison was showing me on TikTok, there's a few people complaining because there's a new apartment building down a couple blocks below the Empire State Building that now blocks the view. It looks terrible. Hey, Alex. All right. I had fun the other day when I walked in the snow into the city, and then I actually hung out with Jason for like 3 hours. We went to a whole bunch of bookstores looking for comics and stuff. Found a little stack of graphic novels and comics. I really have enough stuff kind of built up to do one big long 2-hour haul video, which I gotta film soon. But I really just my mental, I've been out of it. Like I just don't feel like I can do stuff. That's kind of why I wanted the stream right now. I gotta kind of kick my brain back on, kind of mentally prepare myself. Okay, it's beautiful over here. Let's walk over here a little bit and then we'll look at the waterfront. Man, it's so cool. The buildings are they're like in a haze of clouds above the buildings. That looks so neat. Yeah, so I think it's so that's the Empire State Building. So I think it's that building right now, like blocks a lot of people's view downtown. There's so many buildings. I looked up the other day. I think there's something like 10 to 20,000 meter plus buildings going up, which is 1,000 meters, you know, like, so like Empire State Building is like 1,200. So it's going to be like Chrysler Building, Empire State Building. It's crazy. All right. It's going to be insane watching all these new buildings go up over the next few months. All right, let's start. I want to go over here and then start my loop. I did this one loop twice in a row, and I like it. It's good enough. I go from, let's see, up to North 14th. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of really tall buildings going in. I go up to North 14th and down to North 4th, and then I loop around twice. So I think that's enough for me to get my 5-mile walk in. So we'll do it. It's windy a little bit. Sorry about that. Still haven't figured out my how to get a separate sound recorder yet. It's on my list. It's so expensive. I do YouTube because I love it. I love being creative. I love like the live streams are fun. I love doing stuff like that, but it's not a moneymaker. I probably sacrifice income by doing it, but it brings me so much joy to do it. That's why I do it. So yeah, I gotta add to my list of things that I gotta buy. I think I'll check a Pop Walks. I think I made $200 last year in revenue, and I probably spent about $3,000 on gear, equipment, and subscriptions. So yeah, it's not a profit maker. It's just a thing I do for joy. So that's always recommended. If anyone wants to start YouTube, do it because you want to do it. Do it because you find joy in it. But don't really do it if you want it to be a moneymaker. Oh, hey, Ted. How are you? Ted, you're up late. I thought I would just get Tina and the West Coast crowd. It's all good. I've been seeing a lot of street candy pirates. Been a lot more out lately. So I think the colonies are regrowing from the winter. Wow, it's crazy. I'm gonna walk in the middle of the street for a second. It's crazy walking around this time of night. There's just like no traffic. How insane is that? You can just walk right down the middle of the street here. There's no freaking cars. Really is the middle of the night. I don't think I've done a walk this late, or started this late. It's gonna be, I think, an hour and a half of walks. It is a garbage night, so there should be. Oh, hey, Will. Will, you're always up late. It's my first walk stream in like a month, so I'm trying to get my mental capacity back up, my ability to do it often. Trying to get ready. I gotta get my spring legs on, because in the spring I want to do a lot of comic hunting, a lot of comic content, but I have to physically be fit again. Woo! Is it a lot like a big snowstorm or just heavy rains? I'm just curious. Oh man, Dwayne Reed is closing and it looks so empty right now. We gotta go over there. You playing Fortnite? Nice. I've been playing Roblox for the last month with my son. A thing called Pet Simulator. He loves it. It's just like a looting game where you're constantly looting stuff. I'm kind of addicted to it. Alice is like, Fortnite's almost over for this season. I need to get, I gotta finish my battle pass. I just haven't had the urge to get in there. Yeah, look, it's empty. Kind of sad Duane Reade's closing, but I think it's because of all the shoplifting. There's several locations closing. Kind of a bummer. That's the problem. You steal from a store enough, the neighborhood loses the store. There's another location that way though, like 6 blocks. But still a little bit of a bummer. Level 3. Oh, you're just addicted to Fortnite. You're playing it like crazy. I think I'm only level like 70 or 80. I didn't really play this time. I mean, all the new game formats in Fortnite were kind of cool. You know, Lego and the music one I didn't like that much, just because I have no musical coordination, so I couldn't do it very well. But I do like that they're kind of expanding. Where do we got? North 3rd? I'm too blind. I can't see what that says. North 4th. Okay. I think I'm going to start heading up this way. Yeah. We still got someone with their Christmas lights out. We're starting going up this way now for the big loop. The big circles we're going to be walking down. Oh, we got a little ghost in the window. Peeping Tom. That's a cute little ghost right there. Yeah, I don't know how busy this walk's going to get because it's like the freaking middle of the night. Kind of crazy to be walking out this late, but this just felt like the most natural time for me to get out walking. I'm looking for a thing. After that one walk I did where the last time when my battery died, I did buy it's a new battery that just snaps to the back of your phone. It's magnetic. So it's a contactless magnetic battery recharger. So I actually got that so I can do longer than 2-hour streams if I feel like it. So one of these days, we'll see. See if we can get to a 4-hour stream, 5-hour stream. The next time it's really busy on the channel with lots of people watching. The guy I was buying from, he got in like a fight with the vendor for the anime print, so I'm not even sure if I can get them anymore because I think they were honestly, I was paying I think $12 plus $3 for the holder, so like $15, selling them for $30. And then the one guy I was buying from kind of got them down to $7, so about $10, so I could sell them for $20. But the vendor didn't like that price. You might be able to just contact the vendor directly though. I'll see if I can figure it out. They are cool prints off. They've sold pretty well for me. I just haven't blown them out. Honestly, the store, I'm drowning in junk right now. I feel like I'm so overloaded with stuff. It's really stressing me out, kind of depressing me a little bit. I gotta start doing probably for like a month, just a ton of Whatnot. I gotta just hammer Whatnot and try to do a bunch of clearance sales through Whatnot and sell like maybe 15 grand worth of random stuff just to clear it out. I would like to clear out like half the store and then use that money to restock or fresh inventory. I feel like it's so stale right now. It kind of bothers me. Ooh, that guy's got a big old cough. Whenever I walk in the store and I see all the same junk, some of it's been there for a few years, I'm just like, I'm sick of looking at it. So yeah, I'm gonna do a big old clearance sale. Now, when it comes to collectible value, I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing prices start going up. Well, maybe, do you have some stuff that maybe I could sell that we could trade? Maybe we could just do like a big trade or something. Because I've had them all for a few months now. When is the event? Like, when do you need them by? Because maybe we could figure something out. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get some stuff moving. That's the thing, is like, if I'm not putting new merchandise into the store, all the regular buyers aren't coming back to buy stuff because it's the same stuff every time. See, if I put in 100 items, and the regulars buy 20 or 30, and then I sell another 20 or 30 over a couple months. Then I'm left with 20 or 30, and I repeat that before you know it, you have a whole store full of stuff that everyone's been through already. It's not like it's bad stuff, but it's just overwhelming. Yeah, if you wanna trade some comics for a stack of the prints, we could probably do something. We could figure it out. Whether if it's just bulk stuff where I have to give you like $1 or 50 cents each in credit, I'm okay with that as well if you want to do that. Or if it's like, but some better stuff, we can figure that out on the 16th. Yeah, this week. Let's figure out. That's only 10 days, so let's, like, whatever you need, we'll figure out a trade. That works for me. Because I love having the prints, but I'm kind of like, I want to kind of clear out everything I have in the store in some ways and kind of switch it all out. Comic books have been selling for me pretty well lately. I'm probably selling $500 to $1,000 worth a week. I'm not getting rich off of it, but I'm selling enough of them that I need to focus a little bit more on comics. Pops are dead. I mean, I'm still selling Pops, but Funko Pops are not selling like they used to. Really, really, really slow for me. What was I saying? I have a feeling though collectibles might start seeing a little bit of a surge again because the crypto markets are going crazy. I just heard that Bitcoin is back to 68, 69. They're like, forget the size, 10 by 16 prints. Buy these really cool anime prints by Dominic, I forget his last name, that I was buying from another shop in the city, just a friend of mine. And they're just like cool art prints that you would see at anime conventions and whatnot. That's Dragon Ball Z, My Hero, Hunter x Hunter, Spy Family, some classical stuff like Akira and Totoro. I forget what else. I think there was Death Note there, and a couple others. They're really cool prints. They're like $25, I think, is my retail on them right now, and they would sell pretty well. People come in and buy like 2 or 3 at a time usually. Just stick them on their wall. Naruto, yeah, I probably have a few Naruto ones. I forget which characters I have, but I'm assuming there's like 2 or 3 different ones. But I mean, if you're interested, Tina, we could figure out something out. I am going to try to do some whatnot in the next month or so, like regularly. So I'm gonna be really working on doing that. There's one guy that's gone all over New York City to all the comic shops trying to do a promotion for comic shops. So if I can get that, it might be a month where I don't have to pay seller fees. If I can do that, then I might just like really go crazy with whatnot, maybe even try to get a little bit of help and just try to hammer it out and get as much sold as I can through whatnot, because no fees really opens it up. I might even go and grab all my Grail Pops and just sell them all because I won't lose any fees on them. I wasn't planning on selling them, but the idea of selling like 500 Pops for like $100 to $500 without paying fees is kind of enticing, because I feel like I can always get them again later, just buy them in collections again if I ever go crazy. I could use the space too, honestly. I need a lot of space for just doing comic videos. I really like the comic channel is doing pretty well right now. The last few videos are doing well enough that I could do them regularly. They do take a lot of work and space though, because they're big old 2,000 comic book haul type videos. But the last 2 videos, the one big haul slash whatever you would call that, where I was hunting the dollar bins at that one store, I think the videos paid for like a third of it. So it's actually well enough for me to do it regularly. What street are we on? This is Rolling. Okay, we're gonna turn this way. Start our big loop. Big loop this way. So I forget what I was saying. Whatnot. Oh, videos to do. Oh yeah, so I want to do a lot more comic content, but I have so little space. The basement at the shop is full. I have so many comics down there right now. Jason's really been helping me get them sorted though. We pretty much have all the it was fun. I like doing it. It's a big long 2-hour hunt video, which that day was a blast, and then a 2-hour like collection tour video, which is also fun. So I feel like I need to do more big long 2-hour videos because the algorithm seems to promote them. So I want to do a lot more of those. I need more space, and I'm a little afraid of buying 2,000 comics like once a week for a year. Was that 100,000 comics? Whew, that's a lot. I might actually have to start thinking, okay, I should buy stuff for the store more than anything, just so I can keep going without loading up too much. But honestly, I when I do comic calls and hunting and stuff, I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it because I love to do it. I'm not really thinking for the shop or anything. But I really should do that mentality. Okay, for the shop. I was even thinking of doing a 30-part series in maybe April that just focuses on that. Oh, we got a trash swan. Trash swan. It's like a little rocking chair for kids. All right. I wonder how busy this stream is going to get tonight. We've been at about 16 people the last 20 minutes. It was fun. That one snowstorm where the algorithm started triggering, that was fun when we got up to 140 or 150 people. I really would like to find a way to do that regularly, because then I could do a lot more of the walk videos too. I get a little stressed out about it. No chairs. Although the last 2 walks I did, I found at least 3 chairs. Oh, what is this, a bag? Fence bag. Fence bag. Okay, I don't know why there's a fence bag. All right, go. Let's find a chair. I'm sure there's a chair floating around here somewhere. Sure of it. But yeah, Jason has helped me all my independents. I think for like 95% of them are now sorted by publisher. Not quite alphanumeric yet. And I kind of need to bag and board a lot of comics. That's something I might work on a lot this year. I have 100,000 comics. Most of them I would like to put fresh bags and boards on. That's like a $10,000 expense to do that fully. So it's not something I could do crazily unless I do a whole series of sorting video type things where I kind of have the videos help pay for it. So I have to figure something out. Yeah, Jason is wonderful. He's been really just motivated to help me try to do more content and stuff. I do appreciate him tons. And it's cool. Like, I was bummed out that I wasn't able to go this weekend because my sleep schedule is just not, conducive for getting up to go to the shop at 10. But I think Jason still found me like 20 comics at the shop for me. So I still get to get a couple of awesome things. Every time I see him a couple times a week, and he's always bringing me a handful of like, oh look, I found 5 more books for you, or 10 books. So it's kind of awesome. It's like I'm out there hunting comics without having to be out there hunting comics, which I absolutely love. What else is new in the world? I'm trying to think what I've been up to. I've been playing Roblox with my son a ton. I'm kind of addicted. You know what it was for Christmas? He had me give him a whole bunch of stuff from this game. He absolutely loves Pet Simulator, but he keeps wanting to buy all these expensive things from Pet Simulator, and it's like, $10 here, $30 here, $500 here. So I was just like, you know what, let me learn to play this game. I figured with my brain, I could probably figure out a way to earn a lot more in the game, which I'm kind of doing. I think I'm earning about $30 US worth of equivalent a day right now. A lot of it's just auto farming and stuff. And so I'm trying to work it up. I want to get to a point where I'm getting $100 worth of value a day. So like anytime my son wants something, I'm like, sure, here you go. Here's a new cool pet or a new cool item. Because I want him to kind of learn that sometimes it's more fun, or it's cooler to find ways to make the things you enjoy pay for themselves more than just throwing money into it. And that's just how I am for all collectible. Oh, let's go visit the Colonel. It's been a while. But yeah, that's the thing. Like with everything I do, whether it's comic collecting, whatever, I try to find ways for whatever it is I'm doing kind of pay for itself, so I could do as much of it as I want. There's some fun street art over here. We got a slime that goes onto the sidewalk a little bit. That's kind of fun. I do like my street art. I think we've looked at all of this at some point. We got I don't know, Moses or Jesus or something, or let's see, 2012. I guess that's a Bible something. We got Pegasus with a sword through his heart. Pegasus / unicorn. And we have the KFC Colonel with the chicken wings. Oh, and some kind of eyeball. Eyeball and the Colonel. We couldn't have a walk without the Colonel. I think we haven't been down this street in a while. We got a bird. Got a bird. Yeah, I was telling Jason last week. I was just like, oh, I'm so out of it. I really want to do videos, but like mentally, I like having a hard time getting started. He's like, well, why don't you just do a walk stream? I was like, I don't know. He's like, every time I do a walk stream, I actually enjoy it a lot. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing it today, even though it's a weird time. I just figure, and especially it's good because it won't be so crowded with people talking that I won't be overwhelmed. I think the last walk I did was a little bit overwhelming with the people being a little bit negative, which is never good for my brain. All right, I think I did open up the chat so that anyone can chat. It doesn't have to be a 1 minute subscriber. So if there is a new person, they can say hello. But I think the 13 people are probably regulars. A little bit windy over here. Oh, I do need to get the microphone on top of it. I kind of had this dream to get those new Apple glasses and set it up so that I could walk around streaming while wearing those, so that I could use those to read the chat and stuff. That'd be kind of crazy. I could maybe have like 2 different streams going up, one for like Twitch, one for YouTube, and just walk around reading chats while my hands are free. I don't know, that might be a little weird, but you know what, weird is fun and technology is fun. I do like these things. Let's see what else. Oh, I did, if you guys don't know, the few of you in here, I did make a book using AI. You're back. Well, you playing ranked or unranked? Fortnite. I gotta play Fortnite with you one of these nights. Well, I'll have to add you to my friends list. Let's see. Right now my sleep schedule is kind of messed up. Give me a couple days. I'm trying to adjust. Tomorrow might be the day where I stay up extra long just to kind of get back. So maybe Wednesday. Let's aim for Wednesday. But I'll like ask before you show up. Just ask in case. Call Allison or message just in case. Because I don't want you to come all the way into Brooklyn if I'm like passed out. Let's see. Next season they're going to have a ranked skin. Okay, that's cool. That is fun. I like the free stuff. That is, with Fortnite, is kind of fun getting the skins and stuff. I spent way too much money on it. You know what I did? The best decision I did with Fortnite. Again, my mentality of doing things I love in ways that I can get stuff for free. Hey, Ryan. My son wanted to play Fortnite when he was little, like 7 or 8. So what was this, like 2018, I think? 5 years ago? Yeah, I think it was 5 years ago. 2018. So I kind of, like, he was playing Fortnite and he wants skins and all that. So I was thinking, this is going to get expensive quick, isn't it? So I realized that if you got Save the World account, you could earn like 200 or more V-Bucks a day. So him and I both got Save the World accounts. Allison loves playing Save the World. So basically every day she plays my son's Save the World account to get the free V-Bucks each day. So he's able to get a free skin like every couple weeks. It's kind of crazy. The one thing they used to do too is they used to give you 800 to 2,000 V-Bucks every like 2 or 3 weeks. Like they had like a daily reward, and every 2 or 3 weeks it would be like 800 to 2,000 V-Bucks. They don't do that anymore, but that was really cool. I probably got like 20 skins off of that. But yeah, that was one of the best things we ever did just because, you know, I bought him probably 50 to 100 skins over time. It is, I don't know what time it is right now, but I left at 1:20, so it's probably about almost 2 a.m. middle of the night. It's like, it's crazy how quiet the city is this time. I hear like if you listen, I can hear the traffic that way on the BQE, the highway, but the streets are like empty. There is no one out right now. It's a little bit creepy, but I've been out and about this late many times. Right now I'm doing a big circle loop. I think we're going to do it twice, but I'm going to walk down different streets each time. Yeah. So right now I'm walking towards North 4th, I believe. I mean, not 4th, North 14th. It's like, if it wasn't for the traffic, it's peaceful, but the traffic is really loud, actually. The sky, you know what I haven't seen this winter? I haven't seen the colorful lights in the sky from the bridge. I don't know if they just haven't had them on. Although over there, the sky looks slightly orangey. Maybe that's them low on the horizon. I'm not sure. I'm always looking out for them, though. I was saying a few minutes ago, if you guys didn't know, I used AI to make an art book about a month ago. So if you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description below to my book. I think I've sold one copy so far. I think Tina bought it. So Tina, you rock. I'm still waiting for my own copies to come in so I can put some in the shop, hopefully soon. Oh, 2 blocks away from you? That's cool, Will. I'm happy you were able to find the Walking Dead pops locally. That's awesome. My location right now, we are... Oh. Street Candy Pirate. He's in there having a fun time. Street Candy Pirate. Street Candy Pirates are jumping around in the can. Street Candy Pirates. I was thinking of doing a Street Candy Pirate book. I honestly had so much fun doing the book. A little bummed out that I haven't really been able to sell it yet, but I'm assuming people just don't know about it. So once I get some into the shop, I think I'll sell probably one every week or something like that. Right now, I'm on the edge of Williamsburg or Greenpoint. I'm not absolutely sure if I'm in Greenpoint yet. I'm right on the edge of Greenpoint, Williamsburg, in Brooklyn, right across the river from... Right now, I'm probably across the river from like 20th Street. And I'm just using my iPhone 14. I'll probably, in this October, when I'm done paying off this one, I'll probably upgrade to the 16 when it comes out. But this phone has been a workhorse. I've streamed hundreds of times with it. I think hundreds of times, maybe at least 100 times. And I've used it to film a ton of stuff. I think the iPhone just has a beautiful picture. You really do not need anything else but your iPhone to make YouTube videos or to stream. I use Streamlabs to stream from the phone, so I can do 1080p 60 frames a second. So it should be relatively good quality stream. I wish I could stream a little bit better quality, but it is what it is. There's a streamer backpack you can get, but it's like $2,600 plus $500 or $400 a month to pay for it, the service. But that thing is like a beast. It just works wherever you want it to work. I would love to get to the point where I could get that, but that's like, this channel would have to be a lot bigger. I would have to have like 500 people on each of my walks for that to work, which maybe one day, I don't know. Walking at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning is probably not the best way to grow an audience. But, you know, we can try. We can try. I also haven't been consistent because I get mentally, honestly, I break down pretty easily. My brain goes from like, let's get this done, let's do lots of content, to like, oh my God, I suck at this. I can't do anything. And sometimes the best thing to do whenever you hit that wall is to just go out and do the thing you want to film. It is peaceful out. 5th Avenue in the city, probably not tonight, just because that's over the bridge, and I'm just doing a nice little peaceful stroll in the middle of the night. This is a fun bar with a bowling alley. They got the music, 10 out of 10. But in the back there's a bowling alley. 10 out of 10. But yeah, Fifth Avenue would be across the river. I can go to the river though, so I can show you where Manhattan is if you want to get an idea of where I am. I'll do that right now. 10 out of 10 music reviews. 10 out of 10. That's a door with stickers. I think I need a water break. I was a little bit chilly when I started, but now I'm starting to sweat because just walking, moving the body, getting the exercise, which is great. This water break. I do want to do more city walks, but I just have to find time and energy to do them. It does take a little bit more effort than I can take at the moment. But I love that's the thing. I've been working. It's almost been a year. I started this channel April 1st last year, so we're less than a month away from our. Hey Brian, less than. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's signs for the new Ghostbusters movie in theaters March 22nd. Let's look at this guy. Oh, I love the big old street signs. If I was ever mega wealthy, I would love to have a sign this big, like a warehouse full of them. This is cool. I do like that they're bringing in like the original cast to be in it. It's not just going to be the younger generation. I think that's going to be really cool. Is there one on the other side? Check the other side. Other side? Oh yeah, there's a Slimer over here. Cool. That's really neat. Love that. Such a fan. I was 8 years old when that came out. Right around my birthday. So that's like one of those movies I saw in the theater, and it just gives me so much joy. The original Ghostbusters. Okay, I'm gonna put my water away. A little bit more hydrated. Feel a little bit better. But yeah, no, when I was doing the book, I had so much fun. I always wanted a really cool fairy doll book, and I've never seen a good one, so I was like, I'm gonna make my own. Now that I have the technology to do it, I used AI to teach myself how to do it. Like I learned how to use the InDesign program. Every time I would get stuck, I just asked ChatGPT what I needed to do to help me do it. I think it turned out pretty decent. I think it looked better than I was expecting, which is cool. I really want to see Dune 2. I love the first one. The first Dune was awesome, and I heard really good things so far of Dune 2. Yeah, what type of videos I make? I have a comic book channel where I do like comic book hunts and tours, where I'm looking for the coolest comic books. This spring, I'm going to do a series of $100 bin hunts and some 101 comic books to look out for, of value type videos. And then, I don't know if I want, this area is kind of scary at night. And then I have a toy channel, which it's been kind of dying the last year, so I really haven't done as much content on there. But Pop Fun to Play is the toy channel where in my shop in New York City, where I buy and sell collectibles and toys. I used to do a lot more toy videos, more aimed towards a younger audience, but in 2019, when the ad apocalypse happened, I kind of had to make a switch because it killed my channel, which kind of bummed me out. It kind of sucks when you have a little bit of success doing something and then that thing you're doing kind of dies. But that's the thing. If you're creative, you just have to find something else to do. All right, we're going to go down this way to check out the city. And then just on the walk channel, this channel, I just walk around. This is just me, the live stream, and kind of shoot the shit. Talk about my day. Talk about things I'm excited about. Things that are bugging me. And just everything else in between. Answer questions. This is kind of my Ask Me Anything channel, where people watch my other videos if they want to just hang out and see what's going on. They can ask me questions. And I'm happy. As long as people don't ask me like obnoxious questions or things to try to embarrass me or whatever, or try to judge me over, I'm happy to answer almost any question. But there's trolls on the internet. Oh, I felt 2 drops of rain. Hopefully it's not gonna rain tonight. Can someone check the radar? Is there any rain over Brooklyn, New York? Oh, crap. I really hope I don't get rained on. Don't want that. Oh, I think there's a drop on the screen here. Yeah, I think there's hold on. Let me get my scarf out. I think there's one drip on the screen I see. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that takes care of it. Man, this stabilizer is so much better than the first one I used to use. The first one, if I'd wipe the camera would just fall down. The GGI one is about double the cost, but it's been a lot better. And I've been using this one for 4 months now. A lot more use out of this one. So yeah, this is the waterfront. This is the Bushwick Inlet right here. They're supposed to turn into a park eventually. All right, let's cross over here. Right now, it's just like an abandoned lot. But if you can see right across the other side of the lot is Manhattan, which you can't see anything over here. Let's move over this way a little bit. Then I can show. There's a little cool park over here that they did fix up a few years ago. Like here, I see like park part. There's like a slide there. I don't know if these are parts that they're going to turn into a park at some point. Actually, it does look like there's some landscape. Oh, maybe they're working on the park here. I'm seeing landscaping and like grass stuff or plant stuff. Maybe they are working on this a little bit. It's supposed to be a really nice park eventually, though. Hey, Darren. But yeah, Orion, if you want to see my other two channels are Pop Comics and Pop Fun to Play. You can check them out and see the other things I'm up to. Or you can click on the link in the video description to check out my book. I kind of did the book hoping that I could start selling some books to help make it easier for me to do more videos. Always having the struggle to make enough income to do videos and pay the bills sucks. Because I really would love to just be making content all the time. But I had so much fun making the video. The book. I really hope I could make some more. It was a total blast. All right, we're going to check out this park real quick. We're going to go over to the, there's like a little part that sticks up that we can look at the city from. I do like this little park, but the only problem is this little park doesn't go to the water. They really need to work on it, extend it out. Hair in my mouth. Okay, so we're gonna go up this little stairwell to the top here. Last summer we came here once and there was a bunch of people making out, so we've named this what do we call this? Canoodle Park, where people canoodle in the summer. Yeah, so there's Manhattan. Empire State Building's off right now. The lights are off. So you got the Empire State Building right there. You got the Chrysler Building. You have this new giant building right here. Whole bunch of other tall buildings going on. I can zoom in, but I think it's too dark out to see very well. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, you can see. This building right there is as tall as the Empire State Building, I think. There's the Empire State Building right there in the clouds. Can't really see the downtown buildings because they're blocked by this giant building right here. Here, let's walk down and look at this park a little bit. I do really like this park though. It's a beautiful park. I haven't been on Whatnot since December. I think the last time I had that one guy jump in and start harassing me a little bit, and it really just bummed me out. I just didn't feel like being on Whatnot, and I just haven't had the energy to be back. I just don't like negative people. I don't know why it let me affect me so much, but it did. And I wasn't doing Whatnot because I wanted to. I was doing it because I needed to, and I hate anytime you have to do anything in life because you have to earn an income is always the worst. Because then you're just like, there's all this pressure and stuff. But there's been this guy going around to all the comic shops in New York City offering deals, and I think he said they could give me a month of no fees. So like there's none of the 15% fees or 12% fees or stuff. Yeah, no, I did block him. I did. The only problem is he's part of the comic community, so it's just like there's some guy who, after having a little bit of success on his channel, felt like he could have a big voice to judge people. But yeah, he was blocked pretty quick. It zonked me out because I was in a bad headspace of I was desperate to pay some bills, which I've been desperate to pay bills for since then. 3 months of desperation, but I kind of just relaxed a lot, chillaxed, and I think I got through this winter. Winter is always the hardest time for me because I don't like the cold. Sales are slow. Everything about the winter, I always get like emotionally drained, I guess, because it feels like everything is failing. But then the spring is always really good in the store, so like I think I got through this winter pretty good. I did a book. I did a lot of comic content, actually. I think I did like 4 or 5 really big comic videos since December. So including December, I did like the big tour con video that did well. I did like 3 or 4 other 2-hour long videos. So I feel like this winter's been more productive than normally. Even Allison said I was more productive than I normally am, which is great. Because normally I just become a hermit, and then I have like 100 people making sure I'm okay. It's like, I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. You all right? I started getting that today. So I was like, all right, you know what? I should probably get out there walking. It's probably time to get out. Let people know I'm okay. I'm just a little emotionally down, but I'm getting back to full steam. Jason's really helped me get through the winter as well. He's helped me do a ton of sorting. We started sorting the Image comics. I have 60 short boxes of Image. So what is that? 9,000 Image books. And then so I'm getting the Image sorted. I think we're about halfway through. We're doing simple alphabetizing right now, A piles, B piles, C piles, and then once that's done, I'm going to sort by title, which would be kind of cool. The one cool thing about all the sorting is I'm kind of figuring out what I have and what I need. So I think this spring it'll be a lot easier to hunt for things I need, because I'll know what I have, kind of, which is kind of exciting. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be selling on Whatnot in the next couple days. And I have a lot of Image. I love Image. I'm always buying Image books if I see them for 50 cents or $1. Like anything that looks cool, tons of it. And that's not include like my Walking Dead and Spawn stuff's already pulled out. That guy's got a funky bike. But yeah, my Spawn and Walking Dead, my Saga, and a few other titles have already been sorted out over the years. So it's just like all my other, it's a lot, the mini-series. Savage Dragon, I don't know if I might have sorted it out at some point. So I might have a short box somewhere that I don't know where I put it. All right, where are we at? We're at 40 minutes. So I think we're about halfway through the walk. It's been a good walk though. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. But yeah, this spring, April, I'm kind of hoping that April will be a month where I do everyday comic videos. Kind of like I did, 2 years ago, I did every day on the Toy channel, and that was super fun. The algorithm triggered, was getting tons of views, and then it finally kind of died out. So I'm kind of hoping for the same success on the comic channel. I would love to see the channel just kind of blow up in April so I can do more comic videos. Yeah, I know it's really late. The city, it's crazy how quiet it gets in the middle of the night in the city. Like this street usually is wall-to-wall traffic. One car all the way down there. Crazy to me. It is in the night though. People are sleeping. It's Monday night. If this was Saturday night, there'd be people out drunk and having a party. So it is because it's Monday night. It's probably the quietest night in the city. Because everyone had their weekend fun. They're back to work and now they're just tired. So they need a night to sleep, catch up on their sleep. And then, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, they'll start be itching again to have fun. Friday night, it'll be crazy. Even at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, there will still be a ton of people out. And then, Saturday night is usually insane. It's still like wall-to-wall people at 1 in the morning. We can walk over Bedford. The next loop we'll go through Bedford. We'll see. There should still be some people on Bedford on the main Ave. Right now we're by the park. This is a really nice soccer field, but it's closed up for the night. Can't really go there. And then this is the Marsha P. Johnson Park, I think. I gotta see, there's a plaque over here. It's starting to get wet. Dang it. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. I think I have an umbrella at the store. Maybe I'll go over to the store. So yeah, Marsha P. Johnson. So she was like a famous trans woman in New York City who was murdered at some point. I don't know the exact story, but like this whole park is to dedicate to her. She was like really important to the community. And so it's really cool that they dedicated the whole park to her, which is neat. And they made the whole front. Yeah, no, I'm not Batman. I would run real quick out away from danger, not to it. I'm Batman. I love it. And the front of the park here has all these fun flowers they added this year. I think maybe 6 months ago, last summer, they added a fun pay it no mind. That was her famous saying. Pay it no mind. Let's go. I think I'm gonna go get an umbrella. I'm actually really close to the shop, and I'm pretty sure in the hallway I had one. I'm gonna go get it actually. I don't want to get soaking wet. That bar's open. Yeah, the bars are open, but there's really not a lot of people in them. Not a lot of people at all. Maybe it was Carmen Miranda. I'm not 100% sure. I'm giving you a half-ass history. I don't have all of the history in my mind. But she might have been quoting Carmen Miranda, and it's just something she said a lot based on Carmen Miranda. Like, very much could have been. Or you're just saying you thought the person was just from the picture. I'm not 100% sure myself. Whew, all right. I am, I think, halfway through the walk. I'm not sure how many steps I've done. But I'm feeling tired. I haven't done too much walking this winter, so I don't have my everyday 5-mile legs up yet. That's something I'll do. Like, I gotta start walking more often so I can... Oh, she looked like that. Yeah. She had a nice, fun, flamboyant style to her, which is cool. All right, so this is my shop over here for those who've never been. All right, we have a... all right. So this is PopFuzz over here. My little toy and collectible shop. I call it Pop Culture Junk Store because it's more like a thrift store, but for pop culture. So old records, CDs, DVDs, Funko Pops, comics. All right, I'm gonna put you guys right here for a second. I gotta grab the umbrella. All right, you guys can watch the street. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I left the umbrella here from the last snowstorm. I haven't been here. I mean, I haven't walked since. I remembered I just left it right there. Okay, gotta take a water break for 1 second. Oh, nice. We're at 22 people. Okay, we're going in audience a little bit. It's weird. The algorithm, like, once you hit about an hour, it starts pushing it out a little bit. Maybe we'll have to go more than 2 hours today. I don't know if I have the physical ability to, but like I said, during the last snowstorm, I bought this new wireless contact thing that just sticks on the back of the phone to recharge it, so we can go for longer, I think. But we'll see how I feel. I don't know if I can do a 3-hour walk physically, unless I sit and talk with you guys for like half an hour. Maybe we'll do that. And an hour and 40 minutes, I'll sit with you guys. We'll have a little chat. I'll let it charge, and then you can decide, or I can decide if I'm too tired or not. I don't know how much rain we're gonna have, but I'm gonna have my umbrella just in case it starts really coming down. Okay. So we've done one neighborhood loop. I think we've done about 2.5, 3 miles maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to close the the app because it might crash. I don't want to crash. Although I kind of want to see how far I've walked. All right, give me 1 second. It might crash. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I am back. I don't know if it put the we'll be back. I've done 5,500 steps, so that's probably about 2.5, 3 miles. So we're halfway through our walk. Exactly where I thought we would be. Okay, umbrella, let's go this way. We're gonna go. Last time we walked down by the water, I think. This time we're gonna go walk down Wythe Avenue. Oh, let me zip her up though. Okay, 22 people here. All right, sweet. I didn't leave. I lost a couple of you for a second, but we got back. Okay, let's see if we can get the 30 people by after an hour. 6 minutes. That'll be interesting if I could get the 30 people walking around in the middle of the night. I mean, is it weird that I'm walking around at 2 in the morning? I know, it's a little bit weird. Some people are at work though. This guy's restocking one of the local shops. Food, I guess, or food or liquor. One of those specialty foods. So they're restocking one of the restaurants, probably for the breakfast crowd, maybe. Not sure. I would hate to have to be up at 2 or 3 to take a shop delivery though. That would kind of suck actually. Yeah, the snowy trip day was actually a lot of fun. So, I wasn't expecting to go over the bridge, but I forget. Was it you who... Someone asked me about the trains, and so I ended up going over the bridge. I enjoyed that trip. And then, as a joke, Jason's like, oh, I'll meet you there in 20 minutes. I was like, okay, sure. He's like, oh, crap. So he did meet me there. So Jason and I hung out for probably about 3 hours that day, going to a whole bunch of the little local bookstores. I ended up buying probably about 20 manga books and a couple comics. Yeah, now unpacking during the day probably sucks because there's too many people in the shop. But at the same time, I don't know. Having to be up at 3 in the morning to unpack probably sucks too. Probably all sucks, but it's business, right? It's what you got to do. You probably have to hire someone. That's the person you hire, so you don't have to do it. Okay, we're gonna walk down to let's see, North 3rd and take a loop, or maybe we'll go to Grand and take a loop. I gotta get to the 2-hour mark walking, and then I'll have done my 10,000 steps or so. That's the goal, at least. I'm enjoying this walk though. Hopefully this will be the first of many for this month. Honestly, I would like to do 2-hour walk a day, 3 hours doing comic videos, like an hour filming, an hour or 2 editing. Probably like a 1 to 2 hour whatnot show so I can sell some stuff. 1 to 2 hours of packaging. So this is like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's on my hour a day. I would like that to be my day all month for March if I can. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I might burn out real quick. But I think if I could do a 2-hour walk, one video, it will have to be a shorter comic video, which kind of sucks because the algorithm does not promote the short comic videos. If I do a 10-minute comic video, it'll get like 1,500 views. If I do an hour-long video, it'll get like 10,000 views. If I do a 2-hour video, it might get, 10 to 30,000 views. It's crazy how much the algorithm just promotes a longer video. So, but, maybe I'll have to find a 10-minute video I could do daily that doesn't overwhelm me. What will be your next be? My next video, right now I have so many comics kind of built up from the winter. I have 2 Bryce mystery boxes I opened already, but I didn't show. Oh, my next book. Well, I'm working on, I'm working on one based on my art cards that I sold last year on Whatnot, which is turning out pretty cool. I'm using AI to generate images to go with the cards, so I'm actually having a lot of fun with that. But that one is taking me about an hour an image to work on. and I want to be about 250 to 300 page book. So I actually need about 250 hours to do it. So that might be that's a project that might take me months. And then I might do another easier one, kind of like the fairy doll one, which I could do in about 100 hours. I might do, I was thinking of I was thinking of doing a Street Candy Pirate one, but I don't think I'd be able to sell that one very well because people don't like Street Candy Pirates very much. It should be a fun little like inside joke kind of book. But I was thinking of maybe doing a like an art toy book, something with like cryptozoic creatures or like cryptozoic art toys, like Bigfoot and stuff. Or yeah, let's go this way. Or I might do the hipster action figures. I did a little video with those on the main channel, which I thought turned out really cool looking. So I thought it'd be fun to do a whole book of hipster action figures. I don't know. We'll see. I know. I would love, or maybe just a whole book based on Bigfoot. Just like, 100 pages, 150 pages of just Bigfoot images would be kind of cool. Because I love Bigfoot, and there's not a ton of Bigfoot content out there. And I like, fairies, Bigfoot, they're all kind of related. It's a crazy looking poncho. I'd be scared if I saw someone walking around in the red, like in the middle of the night. I should get that as my thing I wear while I walk around at night. Like, that'd be kind of creepy, right? I'd probably creep people out a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, the hipster action figure. But anyway, I gotta get through March. I gotta catch up and pay all my bills off that I'm like kind of behind from the winter. I don't know. UAPs, yeah, it looks like the evidence is showing that there is something out there. Don't know what it is. Don't know if it's interdimensional beings, aliens or whatever. Don't know. But it's definitely something in the phenomena. Bigfoot, I don't know. Bigfoot, there isn't as much evidence. It's kind of hoaxy. Oh, I love this store. I love looking at cool Japanese books. Yeah, it's gonna steal my book. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So yeah, Bigfoot, I don't know if I believe in Bigfoot. But that being said, I still like the idea of Bigfoot. I like the idea of Chupacabra. I like the idea of vampires or anything, like any kind of mythical creatures. It's a fun subject. Like if they're real, it's terrifying. I don't really want Bigfoot, but it's a fancy looking clothing store. This street is so fancy. Like all the stores here seem, oh no, actually not this street. This is just a different street. There's a lot more fancier shops and stores in this neighborhood. It's so gentrified. 10 out of 10 music reviews. 10 out of 10. Another food delivery. It's weird how many people are delivering at 2 in the morning on a Monday. I never really noticed that much. I guess I usually try not to walk at 1 to 3 in the morning. I usually try to walk at like 10 to 1 or early in the day, because this is kind of a weird time to be walking at night. I'm actually shocked there's been like 20 of you guys for the last 20 minutes. It shocks me how many people want to, listen to me rant and rave while I'm walking around. I do appreciate that. You guys appreciate it, though. I know there'll be more of you, too, if it was during the day. Pretty sure Jason will watch the video afterwards. He told me like 4 days ago I should just do a walk video. Just get my mind over it. Because he knows every time I do a walk video, I get like the endorphins and I feel very positive and happy about it. You know what it was? I think the last walk video I did was, I did 2 in a day, or 2 in a row. I did one that I really enjoyed, and then the next day I was like, let me challenge myself to see if I could do 2 in a row again like I used to. And the second one I didn't enjoy that much. There wasn't that many people. And I had people kind of harassing me a little bit. Not in a bad way, like friends and stuff, but it was enough to make me feel uncomfortable. And then I had people saying like I needed mental help or something like that, just because I was trying to explain how my brain works. I have a weird brain. Sorry, I don't like talking about it so much. It's just who I am. It's just how I am. I have no control over it. But there's only so much you can do to explain stuff to people, to try to get them to understand. If they don't understand, they don't understand. There's no reason for me to spend hours explaining. Where am I? Too far. Yeah, you weren't there on that walk. That walk was just a little too much for me. It was exhausting. It exhausted me, that walk. I don't want to be exhausted. I want to just have a nice, like tonight, this is kind of relaxing. I've been having a really good walk. So this is the kind of walks I need, just to help clear the mind a little bit. I also enjoyed the snow over the bridge walk. That one I really enjoyed too. That one like really gave me so much joy. It was fun too because a lot of people were on that walk. I think we got up to like 120 people, which is kind of crazy. It's the kind of walk that I think if I did a walk every day where I got like 100 plus people each walk, I think that would actually pay all my phone bill. And that would make me really happy. That would make it a lot easier for me to not stress out about this channel or other things that I want to do. Oh, I'm going 2 blocks. This is too far this way. I just wanted to look at the book nook while we're over here. I didn't realize we were that far over. We were like further down by 3 or 4 blocks. The other day I was walking here with Sean and Jason, and there's a really awesome fashion book in the book nook. A nice Helmut Newton book. That was like an amazing score out of this box. But the last few times after that, it was nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it's empty. Nothing. I need to find some stuff to put in there myself. Restock it for someone else. Let's look at the Almacord window. I haven't really looked up the new... this is a thrift store, yes, but like a really nice high-end thrift store. So everything is kind of nicer. I don't go in. I mean, I'm not shopping for this stuff. But I absolutely love the window displays. Yeah, every once in a while, I found manga in there. I found a really nice fashion book. I found... a Russian propaganda poster book. I found some kind of like subway token book. In the last year, I've probably found 6 or 7 really cool looking books. And it's not that often, but you know what? Like I always say with any kind of treasure hunting, it's not that you'll find luck every time. It's just that it's the law of numbers. The more you look for stuff, the more likely you're going to find something of value that's really awesome. You know what I'm also really, really, really looking forward to, which I'm hoping is successful, is garage sale season. I cannot wait to walk around looking for stuff again with you guys. I think last summer or last spring into the summer, I think there was 5 or 6 weekends total. So I didn't do it every weekend, but there's 5 or 6 weekends where I did go around looking for stuff, and I had a blast. We had that one time we went up into Queens. I didn't find anything, but after the phone crashed, I found a whole ton of stuff. So I have a feeling next spring, when it's, in like a month or so, when people start selling, I'm going to go all over Greenpoint every weekend. Because that one time, the phone crashed. I found a stack of Nintendo 64 games for like $2, $2 to $4 each, I think. So I bought like 20 of them for $50 to $100, somewhere in there. So maybe a little bit more each. But it was amazing. And then, all right, let's go this way. And then I found people selling records. I found 3 or 4 records for the shop. I found someone who was just giving away stuff. So it was a whole pile of 80s toys. I think there's a whole bag of Dolly Pops I found, which are like early 80s girl toys, which I think are super fun. And then I think I found a few VHS tapes that day. That was a fun day. I probably found about $400 or $500 worth of profit just walking around. Which I kind of like the idea of walking around, earning a few bucks while doing it. Just make it nicer. Oh, that reminds me, my friend James has my hand cart. I probably have to get that before the spring starts. Just to have it on me. That's the thing, when you're walking around buying stuff, you kind of need a hand cart. Although, I'm going to talk to Jason. If Jason is up for it, I think it would be cool to get a zip car every weekend to do zip car garage sales. Driving around for like the day for $100 or whatever. Like even if I find nothing, just getting a car for the day, spend $100. I just have a fun day. I think it'll be worth it for me. And then if I find cool stuff for myself for the sale, that's great. If I don't, I think it'd just be fun to be able to hit a lot more sales than we normally hit. Because usually walking around, I can hit like 5 to 10 sales in a day. So I figure if you're driving, there's got to be a lot more that you can find. Especially because over here in Williamsburg, it's a little bit more gentrified. So I haven't found as many sales as I used to. It used to be I would find, street candy, pirate machine. It used to be I would find like 30. Oh yeah. Tina, I have the card. He gave it to me like a month ago. I kept meaning to tell you I had it. We'll figure it. I'll have it for you when I do Whatnot. I got it for you, so we'll figure it out. I'm not sure where I put it now. I had it in my pocket that one night that got a little touchy. And so I just didn't have time to show you. Oh, we got some graffitied vans over here. Graffitied vans. But yeah, I'll find the card. I think I have it on my computer desk. Hopefully. I think I have a card for Reed too. I was just trying to clean up the store load. That's the other thing. I have to do a lot of spring cleaning in the shop. It is so cluttered with crap right now. I just get a little overwhelmed when I think about it because I need to sell. Like I could just throw it all away and clear out the shop, but then I don't really have enough cash either to restock the shop. So I gotta figure out a way to sell stuff. I'm probably just gonna be doing a lot of great pricing, clearance sale and whatnot. I'm waiting. Because the guy said I can get a month of no fees. So if I get that, then I'll start doing Whatnot. I might try to do Whatnot daily. Maybe not the 8 to 10 hour streams, but maybe like like an hour or two each day, so that I have time to package, so I can do it actually daily and not try to do it all at once. I'm such an all at once kind of person, which is not. It's hard to sustain that because when I sell for 8 hours straight, my voice is so hoarse that I can't talk. And then I have to package like for 3 days straight. Whereas if I sell for an hour or two, then maybe I could package for an hour or two and just get it done. I'll figure something out. It's on my to-do list. Whatnot. Pay off my credit cards, catch up on bills, and maybe a little extra so I can restock with some new fresh merchandise in the shop and clear out the shop. Do all that through March. Both windy and noisy. As you can see, while I've been walking around, I've seen about 12 police cars. So people always ask me late at night if I feel safe. There's a lot of cops out. I actually don't feel too unsafe just seeing that many cops. Like, they're around often enough. Plus, some stuff is still open, and I don't feel unsafe walking around late at night in the neighborhood. Yeah, I'll figure it all out, Tina. I definitely will. I got a lot to do, but being able to do these walks to kind of clear my head and think about it and talk it out and brainstorm a little bit, I think it will help. Plus, I've been playing that game with my son for like a week, 10 days straight, like 10 hours, 12 hours a day. So I feel like I've given myself a nice mental rest for a week and a half. Now I think I'm starting to feel that itch that like I can conquer the world again. That's all I gotta do. You know what it is? Because I did that book. The book took a lot out of me mentally. I did a lot of I did a lot of things that kind of mentally drained my brain. But I'm filling up again to do more content. And hopefully I can promote the book a little bit and get a few selling. I don't know what to do though. I made that little silly short ad, in which I used AI to write it. So how I'm talking sounds so funny. Allison's like, did you write that or did AI write that? I'm like, AI write that. Just the way I'm talking. My son was making fun of it for like a week. He would be like, every time he saw the cover, he's like, is that the exquisite fairy tale book? He was silly. Oh, over here. All right, let's walk down this street. This is where the street fair is in July. We did that last year. Oh, that's the traffic. Traffic on the bridge. So if we go that way, we could go to Desert Island in a few blocks, I think. Desert Island, though, doesn't let me film inside, which is a shame. So yeah, down the street is where they have the big fair every July. Love the fair. You know what they didn't have this year, though? I bummed me out a ton. Is that the fair always has a rummage sale. And this year, they didn't have it. They didn't have any used old junk for sale. In the past, I've purchased boxes of comics, piles of games, a few movies and records. I've always found something cool at the sale. This year, no sale. Bum me out. I think this spring, if Jason is up for it, I need to rent a car. So I don't drive, but he drives. So if he's willing to drive around and hang out with me each day, I'll pay for the car and gas or whatever. And I'm hoping that maybe I can hit a lot more like rummage sales, flea markets, thrift shops, or whatever every weekend. I think that would be an awesome spring. Like every weekend in April, May through June. So maybe like 9 to 10 weeks straight, doing little hunts every weekend. I think would be super awesome. And I think that's the kind of content people like to watch as well. I might stream it live and film at the same time. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to figure it out. Or I might just stream it live and edit it. I'll try to figure that out. I'll try to figure it all out. That's one cool thing with AI. I feel like I've been able to figure out so many more things this year. I feel like I've been trying and doing a lot more things. I haven't found success yet, but I feel like it's a lot easier. Like, you know, those things you always think, it'd be cool if I did that one day. Those 1 days, I feel like I've been able to do a lot more of those things. Like I did a book, I made a book. I can't believe I did that. That's something I've wanted to do for 20 years, but I finally figured it out. But yeah, I would be fun to do, I think. Because honestly, I love hunting for cool junk. And that way I could also kind of focus on getting stuff for the shop. So maybe financially it would be better too. When I'm walking around, I feel more limited by what I can carry. So if I'm more limited by what I'm carrying, I'll be more picky and just pick stuff out for myself. Whereas if I'm going to garage sales, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll buy 100 DVDs of really cool 80s movies. Or I'll buy 2 long boxes of comics. You know, I just grab more stuff, I think. Easier when you transport yourself around. I need to also do more comic conventions this year too. I did, let's see, 2023. In June, I did the Garden State Fest. I went with Jason. That was fun. That video, no one watched it. That video kind of bombed out. But that was a really cool convention. I did Big Apple Con twice. I did one in the spring and one in December. Big Apple Con, both videos did really well, and I had a lot of fun at those. Bought a lot. I spent a lot. But like that one guy, the last time I went in December, where I bought the whole box of Disney comics. I think I paid $700 for that box. I pulled out the duplicates. I put them in the shop, and I've sold probably about $400 worth already. So I got most of, 50-60% of my money back. So that's good, and I got a whole bunch for my collection. So I'm actually, I had such a small budget, but I ended up going over the budget because there was great deals like that I had to kind of take. But sometimes I know great deals like that will pay for themselves. That's kind of why I jumped for it. And then New York Comic Con, of course. New York Comic Con was 4 days, 3 videos and a haul video, 4 videos out of that. Love the New York Comic Con. This year, the New York Comic Con videos did not do that well. But it's because my internet's so slow and I'm trying to do 4K videos that I was late. I think I was a day and a half late posting. So I wasn't able to post the first day, which really hurt me. But that's good news, actually. So like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, we had our shop's phone number stolen. Really, it sucked. It was so stressful having the number ported out against our will or whatever. And it was a nightmare. Allison was on the phone for 40 hours trying to get them to fix it. They were like, you sure you didn't do that? I'm like, no, fuck you, no. It's like you want to yell at them. But the good news with that is that Spectrum, when we got the number back, we were able to get a better deal. So I have faster internet at the shop now. So I feel like I can upload things at the shop. I'll just bring them over and put them out to upload quicker. So I'm hoping, yeah, they were able to figure out some way to port it over so the number was moved from Spectrum to Verizon. Oh my God, it was such a nightmare. But my internet, my upload speed is triple now. So instead of taking 28 hours to upload a video, I should be able to upload it in about 9 if I do a full 2-hour 4K video. And at the same time, I also got the for my home office, I got the I was so fed up with Spectrum. I was like, I was thinking about getting rid of them. So I got the what is it called? The 5G home internet by T-Mobile. So I got T-Mobile. I upgraded my crappy Spectrum at my office, and I upgraded the store's internet with faster Spectrum. So now I have a 35 megabyte upload speed in the shop, and I think I have 30 to 70 megabyte upload on the 5G internet in the office. So between the two, I figured I can either upload in the store or in the office. Like I have two different options now to upload, whereas both locations was 10 megabyte upload, I believe. So what I would have to do is I would have to, like if there's an important video I was trying to upload, I would have to use my hotspot data on 3 different phones to try to get video up. And it was ridiculous because they would run out. That's the one thing with hotspot, you can only use that high-speed data for like 20 minutes before it runs out. It's really a shit. It's such a crappy... Oh, let's go this way. We already went that way. If I can find my confidence, I think I can do a lot more content this year. That's all I need, the confidence to do it. Not the... Oh, I love the birds. Middle of the night bird chirping. When I was a kid, I would be terrified of darkness. I was afraid of aliens abducting me. And like all kinds of things scared the crap out of me when I was little. So overnight when I was sleeping, I would always have a hard time sleeping. Be too worried. I'd sleep with my lights on, which meant like I couldn't see out the windows. So the windows were just like pitch black windows. I should have got curtains for my windows. Should have told my mom to get curtains when I was a kid. It scared the shit out of me. So, what was I gonna say? Like every time, like in the middle of the night, at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, when you start hearing the birds chirp, you knew sunshine was like a couple hours away. Oh, I love that sound. That is a beautiful sound. I can't wait to do more content though. That's the only thing. I've had a mental block the last month, but this walk has been really nice for my brain, I think. Kind of knock it free. So hopefully I can do the haul video. I have a lot of comics. I have 2 boxes left over from Street Side Anthony from like September, October that we never went through. I have 2 boxes I found of stuff I bought from Sean like a couple years ago that we never went through. I have another 2 boxes of stuff I bought from Sean the last couple of months. I probably have 50 comics that Jason's found for me in the last month or 2. I have 2 mystery boxes from Bryce Comics. I have 1 small box of, I think, 45 comics, 50 comics I bought and whatnot. And I have 2 or 3 other little whatnot purchases. I've been trying to hold back not buying on whatnot. I don't even open up the app anymore. Just because I can't afford to buy as much as I want to afford. There's just too many nice deals. It's great. If you have some money to spend, whatnot has amazing deals to buy stuff. And then, losing my brain. Are we still here? Yeah, it'll be fun to see all those comics for sure. And then, trying to think what else I have. But I think I'm up to about 3 or 4 long boxes to go through. So I figured that's a good long haul video. So that's the thing I want to film next. Once I film that, then I can get the comics sorted and kind of put away. And then I'll be ready to start doing... I would honestly like to do at least like once a week, 1 big mega haul video. Maybe just go and buy those mystery boxes that are $40 at the Midtown Comic Outlet. Or, hit their 50... Like this past weekend was their 50-cent sale. Probably should have went and dug through and found like a couple long boxes worth of stuff. Because at 50 cents a piece, a long box is like 120, 140 bucks. It's like nothing for a whole box of comics that you pick out that you want. Amazing. Also, I was telling Alice, I really need to mentally think of buying comics for the shop too, like things that we're low on. Because comics have been selling a little bit better lately, just because I've been putting a lot more into the shop. So I feel like if I could focus on, like Deadpool comics. I don't have a lot in the shop right now. I feel like if I could find a whole bunch of Deadpool stuff in dollar bins, I could put those out for $3 or $4 and people will buy them. Or if I find any 80s Spider-Man books, those are always worth $3 or $4 to the shop. They sell well. We sell a lot of that kind of stuff. So I gotta kind of do that kind of mental math when I'm out there. That's why I'm thinking in April I'm going to do a series of $100 dollar bin hauls where I'm going to break it up through stuff for myself and stuff for the shop, just so it kind of pays for itself, and so I can do a lot of content. More content would be great. Okay, I feel like I've been talking nonstop for an hour. My voice is going hoarse. I still got 15 of you hanging out with me though. Was it 1, 2? Is it almost 3 o'clock? It is late. Very late. I wonder if the better speed at the shop too will let me do whatnot on the Wi-Fi better. I used to have to turn off the Wi-Fi because it'd be so terrible, but maybe the Wi-Fi will actually be faster now. We'll have to see. I'll have to experiment with it. Lots of questions of what can be done. Yeah, it is late. It's even late for you, Tina. What is it? Midnight now for you? It's late. It's even late on the West Coast. I'll go another half an hour and then I'll call it at 2 hours, I think. I'll call it at 2 hours. Because 2 hours should be enough time to have done my steps. That's a very loud area. Like, I would hate to work near this place because this giant hotel here has such a loud air system. Like this, this giant hotel, the air is so freaking loud. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Welcome in. It's late for me. I think it's like almost 3 a.m. for me, my time. All right, this almost completes the second loop. So honestly, I'm probably close to 10,000 steps now. At this point, I think I might do some zigzags now. Zigzags. I don't know if the stabilizer is straight. I can't tell sometimes if it's straight or not. Okay. You can tell when the club right here is not popping off loud music. It's definitely not Saturday night. Saturday night, we'd still be having loud music right now. Whew, my arm is tired. I gotta think of some more topics if I want to try to walk more often. I'd like to have more things to think about. There's only so much I can talk about the same shit. I think that stops me from walking as often. I feel like I start getting repetitive. I don't want to get repetitive. I want to talk about new, exciting things. Like AI. AI is blowing my mind. It has me terrified that a lot of people are going to lose their jobs in the next 2 years. But it's kind of exciting at the same time. It's like a Godzilla attacking your city. Both the most terrifying yet most exciting thing that ever happened. The new, if you guys haven't seen the new Sora videos coming out for OpenAI, they said the Sora model is the videos they're making with Sora is the model they had last March. So they're like a year ahead of what they're letting you see right now, and you can't even use it yet. Like, it blows my mind how good it is that like a year from now, I don't know if there will be as many movie studios. You might not need a movie studio. No, I've been in my winter stupor. My it's too cold and miserable, and I'm not selling enough, and so I can't pay my bills. Kind of normal winter hermithood I always go through. I always try to do not too much in the winter because every time I do content, it's expensive. If I'm doing a haul video or if I'm doing a any kind of video, honestly, they all kind of cost a little bit. Like my snow walk over the bridge, technically, the video didn't cost me anything, but I end up spending $200 that day because I end up having the charger for my phone, and I end up getting hibernation. I'm gonna sit down for a second. I'll show you my hibernation look. My beard is too long. It's driving me nuts. I need to cut it off. I'm waiting for the warmer weather. It was in the 60s yesterday. I think we're getting close to spring-like weather regularly. I think this whole next 10 days is gonna be over 50 degrees in the middle of the day. Kind of amazing. A little bit cold at night, but warm in the day. Okay, I'm gonna sit down at the park. sit down in the park. Well, why is this not closing? All right, I'm gonna try to close my umbrella. Something feels off. Here, put this down here. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna flip this. Let me flip this. Hello. Okay, I'm just going to fix my umbrella for a second. Okay, there we go. It's me. It's Sean sitting in the park. Okay, my umbrella. I'm trying to close it, but it feels. Oh, there it goes. I was feeling too stiff. Yeah, my hibernation dew. Look at my freaking beard. It's like 5 inches long. It's way too big. My hair is crazy big, old, giant mega hair. I need to cut. I hate my hair this long, but like I get so cold in the winter that I want to I just let it grow, keep me warm. But once the summer comes, I get too hot. I was telling Allison, I would like to, like, when I retire, I would like to live in like maybe 5 places, so that I could find like every 2 months a different place where the temperature on average is better. Like winter down South America, not South America, but you know, like Florida, Texas, something like that. Spring in New York, I love New York springs, are the best. Summertime, maybe a couple months in like New Zealand or Australia or something would be kind of cool. I'm not sure. Or spring there maybe. I'll figure it out. I'm going to see how many steps I'm up to. Give me 1 second. Look at my giant beard. It's so big. I'm going to cut that all off. I'll be right back. Oh, am I back? I am back. Okay, I am back. Ooh, I hear the birds. Seagulls. Yeah, 32 is cold. Too cold for me. Honestly, even 40 is too cold for me. Once it gets into like the high 50s, I get pretty happy. 60s is perfect. 60 to 70 degrees, perfection. 71, 72 is a little bit warm, but still very nice. Once you get into the high 70s, I start getting a little too hot. So high 70s. Oh, Celsius. Oh, you're at like 100 Fahrenheit then. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, that's too hot for me. Too hot. I thought you meant I forgot you're down in the southern hemisphere. 32. That's trying to calculate. In the 90s Fahrenheit, I think. I'm tired. I'm at 9,100 steps. I need to do 900 more steps. I think I need to do like 10 more minutes of walking. Let's go do one loop somewhere. One loop around a couple blocks, and then I might call it a night because I'm getting tired. It's been fun though. You guys have been awesome. All right, let me put my hat back on. Hat bundle back up. At least I feel kind of hot and sweaty because I've been walking, so it hasn't been cold enough to make me feel freezing while walking. I can the seagulls. Seagulls are nice. Okay, yep. All right, let me flip the camera back so you guys can see where I'm walking. Flip it back. Wait, no, I don't want ultra wide because then it's too dark. There we go. Yeah, so I'm on my kind of nighttime schedule where I woke up at 6 p.m. I'll probably go to bed at well, normally my body would want to go to bed at what? Like 6 would be 12 hours. 6, so like 11 a.m. So I might try to push it to 2 or 3 today and just push it until I just have such a difficult time being up at normal hours. There's only like a week a month where I'm up like normal people, and then I like readjust, and I just can't sleep the same 24-hour schedule each day. So yeah, the next few days is gonna be kind of rough for me trying to adjust because I want to be on a daytime schedule so I can do daytime stuff. I would like to be able to do some comic book hunting and work in the shop and stuff. I'll get there though. But in the meantime, I want to try to do some walks. Do some walks with you guys. It is it's almost 3 a.m. I think for me. Yeah, it's really, really, really late for me. Middle of the night. But I'm on a weird, like my sleep schedule is never, if you guys know me or those who know me, my sleep schedule is never normal. It's always changing every day. So like I just go with it, because if I try to force myself to sleep to fit in with society, what happens is I'm not functional. I get nothing done. I'm just exhausted all the time because I'm not actually sleeping. I'm just tossing and turning in bed for like 6 hours. So what I do is I just stay up until I'm tired, and then I go to sleep. Then I sleep really well. I always say it's Martian time, because Martian day is like 25 hours. So I had that 1 extra hour where it like cycles each day. So I feel like I'm off by an hour each day. Like there's a few days that I'll go where I don't add that hour, but then it gets harder and harder for me. Like I start having that society pressure where I'm just like, geez, it's 6 a.m. I should go to sleep. Oh, it's 6 a.m. I should go to sleep. And like I'll do that for 2 or 3 days, and then I will sleep really poorly. And then one day I'll just sleep 12 hours because my body can't handle not sleeping proper. And then, you know, it adjusts by itself. So I know I woke up at 6. I think I went to bed at 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 days. That's, let's see, 9, 10, yeah, 6 hours, 9 hours sleep. I get about 8.5, 9 hours sleep. But it's on a 25-hour schedule usually. So it's not 8 or 9 hours a day. It's like 8 and 9 hours over a day and an hour. So it's really probably equal to about 8.5 hours a day. Man, I would love to have a space like this. Big old open space, just this size. I feel like this is the size I would love just for my comic collection. I'd be doing so much comic content if I had that space. I want to get there. Let's get there. I need to get to the point where I can afford a big space like that. I would love that. We just need to get a couple 100,000 views every comic video. Then I'll be there. This is fun. It's like a black eye ad. That's kind of neat. I don't know how, you know, visually good it is to look at night, but it's kind of neat to walk by it. The Cloud Monster 2, more cushioning, more energy. Interesting. Ooh, food truck. The halal truck is still open at 3 in the morning. I kind of want to get a nice plate of rice. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, now we're getting out there. Okay. All right, let's walk this way a little bit. Wondering how many of you guys recognize my patterns and my streets and the things I go. For all of you, it's probably me just randomly wandering, but some of you guys probably recognize areas. And we've crossed over certain areas a couple times tonight because we're just walking in big circles. All right. Ooh, it's tired though. It's a good work. Walking is good for sleep too. I think it helps regulate your system. And this whole winter I have not been walking that much because it's been too cold. So getting out regularly will be really nice too. Just gotta get used to my legs moving that much each day. Big plans. Doing a walk each day is like the first step into my huge plans that I want to do. Ooh, this space too. I'll take this one. Another large space. Probably like each of those spaces are probably like 5,000 square feet. Man, I would love a space like that just for my collections. I would do so much content if I had space like that. I was telling Jason that the other day, and it's like, oh, you'd probably just fill it up. I'm like, nah, it's not the point. My limit is not space. I mean, it is space, but it's more time and money. Space just opens it up. I always say there's 3 commodities in life. 3 commodities. If you have a lot of one of them, you can get the others pretty easily. And that's time, money, and space. If you have a lot of space, it'll give you time because you have time to do things. Like you have space, to do things, so everything is easier to do. If you have space, you can rent out part of it to get more money. If you have space, you can do more jobs in it. If you have money, if you have a lot of money, you can buy or rent space. You can pay people to do things for you so you can get time. And if you have a lot of time, well, you can spend 1,000 years doing whatever you want and you'll be rich just through attrition. Right? You buy a matchbook and you throw it in a bag. 1,000 years later, that matchbook might be $100,000. Your used shoes from 2,000 years ago could be worth a fortune, just because with time things become valuable. That's why any storyline, if there's a vampire that's not wealthy, makes no sense to me. All vampires should be absolutely wealthy, right? If a vampire put like the equivalent of today, $10,000 worth of value into Coca-Cola in 1910, you'd probably be a multi-millionaire right now. Just time. But yeah, space, time, and money. 3 commodities in life you kind of need. That's why you trade your time for money, and you trade your time for money to pay for your space. So it's like you're basically exchanging all 3 of those for different things, right? You need a space to live in, so you need some money to pay for it. To get that money, you have to trade some time. So you basically, or if you have space and you're not using it, you feel like you're wasting that space. So you rent it out and you're getting some money for that space to help you pay for your time to do something else. Man, it is. There's one car all the way down there, like 2 blocks away. And this way is just an empty street. It's kind of crazy and fun walking around this late at night. There's like nothing around. And all you guys you're so quiet tonight now. I think everyone's falling asleep. You guys all have drooping eyes, trying to keep your eyes open while Sean's still walking around, trying to hang in there until the last, I'm probably about 10 more minutes out. Keep those eyes open, 10 more minutes. I can hang in there, Sean. I can hang in there. I'm going to fall asleep any minute now, but I'll wait till Sean stops walking. Funny thing is, I have that charger now, so I could go for another 2 hours if you wanted me to. I'm not gonna go. I'm tired. I wanna go do things. I'm really tired now. My legs are getting tired. I don't want to overdo it. If I overdo it, I won't be able to do it again tomorrow or the next day. So I gotta pace myself. I do want to find some fun walks to do over kind of when I get back to a daytime schedule. I might try to find some fun walks. Like last year I did the Christmas walk, which was one of my favorite walks, where you check to see all the cool Christmas decorations and stuff. That walk was amazing. The marathon walk was amazing. I didn't really have too much chatting, but that one, the audience got up to like 200 people, 150 people, something like that. So that was just a really busy walk. And it was really nice to just have a big audience and just experience the marathon live. The marathon is always so motivating, inspirational to me. The only thing is, the people that watch the marathon with me probably are not people that would come back to watch me randomly walk around at 8 in the morning. I mean, at 3 in the morning. Yeah, you guys rock though. Those who will walk around with me in the middle of the night, I do appreciate you guys. And then let's see what other walks did I do. The over the bridge snow walk was really fun from like a month ago. When I walked over the bridge to go to the Ghostbusters house was really fun. Like those big idea walks are super fun to me. So I feel like I need to start planning out the big super fun walks to do like maybe one a week, just to spice up the channel. I would like to see this channel grow. It's taken a year to get where we are, and it's not that big, as in the channel's not big enough to kind of sustain itself. So I just it's hard to motivate sometimes if I have a bunch of bills or things I'm worrying about. So it would be kind of awesome to have this channel grow to the point where I could, just do these fun walks and plan out fun walks, and the walks themselves help just cover my expenses for the day. Then I can just walk around and just have fun. So I think this year, I'm definitely going to try to start planning out at least once a month. I think at least once a month I should do one really fun walk. And then if we can grow to the point where it's worth doing more often, doing it like once a week would be pretty awesome. Honestly, once a day would be amazing, but I'd have to sustain probably like 1,000 viewers each time. I'm not multi-streaming on Twitch at the same time. That kind of wore me out, just trying to keep up with it, and Twitch was just not growing at all. So I'm just back on YouTube for now. Twitch was just like a backup in case something happens to YouTube, then I can just go on there. But for now, I feel like YouTube's the home for me. That's where all you guys are. That's the thing. I've been exploring a lot of ideas of things to do in the last year, just because I felt like the main channel has died. I've lost the main channel in a sense, because it just does not do well anymore. I can't really do content there and have the same success as I used to. So I've been kind of just fishing for ideas. You know, I tried some gaming on the Twitch channel, which it was kind of fun, but it was like, you know, 3 people. Hello. Hi, Viral Opinion. Hi, Guy Bravaco. How are you guys doing? I just got the 20% warning on my phone, so my phone will probably die. This is the point where we could sit and we could charge for 20 minutes if I was going to do a big, long 3 or 4 hour stream. So I'm prepared, but in case it crashes before the video is over, I think we have another 10 minutes before it crashes. But I do love you guys and I appreciate you guys, and it's just amazing that you'll hang out with me and let me rant and rave for a couple hours. You guys are fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll be back. This was a really good walk. I felt like I was able to brainstorm a lot, get a lot out of my brain, clear my brain. Physically, my body feels nice, just getting the muscles moving, which I miss. During the winter, normally by the time March hits, I usually feel like a pile of goo that can't walk more than a block. And this winter, I think I've been a lot more productive, and now, like, I don't feel like that goo. So I think we're going into March now. We're going into March. I feel ready to go, which is awesome. Hopefully, it means I can figure out. I need to figure out some room, though. The office right now is so crowded with clutter. The basement is crowded with clutter. I have no room to film, so I got to work on that, too. That's on my to-do list. But if I can figure that out, I would love to start getting to doing at least 2 comic videos a week. And then I got to figure out something to do with the main channel, because I would like to get it going again, but I do not know. Doing the live streams in the store where I'm sorting stuff, I don't enjoy it much because it's work. We're in Williamsburg. We're on Williamsburg on, I think, North 7th, maybe? North 7th, North 8th. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. And we just passed Driggs. So now we're heading towards Bedford. Which this time of night, there should still be a few people walking around. Wait, I want to go look at this restaurant over here. I should head home and eat something. I actually have to go to the store and do something in the basement too. It's been on my... That's kind of one reason why I decided to go out and walk. Because I actually have to do some work in the basement. This is just a nice little restaurant. But I'm kind of hungry, so maybe I should go home and eat first. I don't know. It's kind of hard having my sleep schedule because I'm just not ever on the same hour as anyone else. It's really nice when I'm a normal person for like a couple weeks. And then there'll be a couple weeks where it's like this, where in the middle of the night I'm wide awake doing stuff. So you know what, the last 3 or 4 days too, I've been thinking I should go out and walk with you guys. But it'd be like 1 a.m. Yeah, isn't it? But it's also Monday night. Monday night, no one's out. If this was Saturday night, it'd be wall-to-wall people, I think. We're on North 10th. No, that's it. North 10th. Let's, yeah, it's even Bedford is dead. So this is the main street. Usually this is wall-to-wall people. Monday night, there's no one out. There's like 1 car that direction. This is crazy. Yeah, I probably should eat something first. Recharge my energy after walking for 2 hours straight. I'll walk down Bedford a little bit. This is the main street. Usually this street is like wall-to-wall people. You guys know. Like, especially on a Saturday night in the spring when it's warm. We're going to have people stopping me, trying to film, all that kind of stuff. Right now, no one's out. I don't think people would come up to me right now. They'd probably freak out with some weird guy walking around filming. Oh, Guy, awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more comic videos. Sean and Jason were just at the same shop this weekend. I was kind of bummed out I missed out on it because I just was not awake. I tried to sleep and I just couldn't do it. So I had to miss out this weekend. I was really bummed out about it, actually. But they're always having sales there, so I told Jason I might have to just start going each week and buying like 4 of the mystery boxes maybe and not go too crazy, just so I'm doing some kind of content. Because 4 boxes at $40 each, $160. That's not like, yeah, I'll add up. but I'm pretty sure my videos I could make $50 to $100 on it. So basically get half my video, but so it cost me probably about $75 a video. I should just start doing that because I love doing them, and it wouldn't be something that would cost me too much to do. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Right while things are slow, I'm trying to. Oh, this is a little fun junk shop right here, or pop culture shop. They look a little bit nicer than my shop, but they're more pricey. So now more organized, but much higher price. That's the thing. If you hire someone to organize for you, you can make your shop look a lot nicer, but you have to charge a lot more to cover that cost. Oh, it's a nice little rain going on right now. But yeah, so I'm thinking I might start trying to go and get like 4, maybe 8 of those mystery boxes a week, just so I can do one kind of crazy haul video weekly. The comment channel is doing really well right now. Like, it's the best it's ever done. It's not like making me rich or anything, but it's at least making a little bit to help cover the cost of the comics. But if that channel could grow to the point where I could do a crazy convention once a month, I would be thrilled. Like one New York Comic-Con style convention a month, I would be so thrilled. I would love to be able to go crazy and buy like $3,000 worth of Golden Age books every month at a convention like that. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. And that's what Jason's been doing. Jason helped me do records the other day because I was just a little overwhelmed. So we spent like 4 hours actually organizing the records, which was kind of amazing. This spring, I really want to organize a lot, though. That's like my goal is to clean up the shop and try to clear out as much as I can through Whatnot and have the shop like half empty by April. And then I want to restock with newer, better stuff. Just clean up. I really, really hoping that 2024 is like a great year, because 2023 was really, really difficult. Just really hard because not a lot of people are buying stuff. I am very optimistic though, with Bitcoin hitting almost 70,000. The last time it went that high, people went crazy selling their Bitcoins to buy collectibles. So I think there's a chance that collectibles might start going up again a little bit, which would be great. Because the collectibles start gaining value a little bit, then people will start buying them more because they won't lose confidence. What happens is if you buy something for $100 and the price is $80 a month later, it makes you not want to buy anymore because you feel like you're wasting your money. But this is like another fun thrift shop. Fun thrift shop. There's a lot. If you were into like fashion, used fashion, there's a lot of thrift shops in the neighborhood. I think that's new fashion. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but if you buy something for $100 and a month later it's $120, that's a good feeling. You feel like you weren't stupid buying that thing you really wanted, so you don't second guess it. You go out and you buy another one. So it's really the weight of the market really affects what people buy. So being a down, weak market the last year and a half has really hurt. Made it a lot harder to sell stuff. I'm selling enough to kind of get by, but with the price of food tripling and everything, it's been really difficult. So I'm just hoping 2024 is like the year where things kind of pop back. I would like to have things pop back a little bit. Food is still triple, but I need to have my revenue, my profits triple. Okay. All right, I think, wait, I'm gonna try something. Before this crashes, this is, it looks like it's about to crash. So I'm going to try, so I have this battery, it just connects to the back of the phone, just magnetically. There we go. Okay, now it's charging. So it shouldn't crash, but I don't have it on the stabilizer anymore. Anything you guys want to, I'll go walk, it's gonna be a little wobbly. Wait, I'm gonna flip it around so you can see my face as I'm walking. So instead of it cutting off on you guys while I'm walking, I will properly say goodbye. Is there anything you guys want to ask me before I cut out? I'll give you a last ask me anything, 5-10 minutes, and then I'll call it a night. Because the battery's fine now because I have the charger on it. The charger is awesome. I've been meaning to use it so I can use it before the phone dies. I'll just walk to see if there's anything. If not, we can say goodbye. When I start seeing the goodbyes, I know you guys will be ready to go to sleep or whatever it is. Or if you're just waking up, get ready for work and all that kind of stuff. If you're still here, I don't know if I disconnected too much or I lost you. I don't know if I lost you. I think I reconnected. I'm not 100% sure. I don't see any chat. I didn't miss any chat. Still here? Okay. Still here. Okay. Oh, I gotta close this window now. How do I close my chat? Send. Okay. Still here. Okay. I guess no one had anything to ask me. So, all right. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. This was really nice. I felt like it was a great walk. I feel inspired again to start doing more stuff. I do really appreciate you guys. Okay. I'll see you soon. Hopefully on the comic channel. If not, hopefully walking around somewhere fun. Or maybe just in circles again. Either way, I would like to try to do more content for you guys. Okay, appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, I got to figure out how to end this. Well, all right, this is hard to do without... I don't want to drop my phone. Okay, I'm trying to... There you go. Okay, I'm going now. Here we go. Bye-bye.